We know that there is a little bit of snow expected on the horizon. When can people expect to start seeing some of those first flakes here?
Yeah, so I think in our area, in central Maryland, the Baltimore area, anytime really after 10, 11 o'clock is fair game to start to see that snow moving in. And once it moves in, it could become heavy pretty quickly here. So that is not good news for our Monday. So if you're someone that has to get to work tomorrow morning, it is going to be very tough out on the roads. Although we know crews, they've been working so hard to treat those roads. We are talking about widespread snow, moderate to maybe even heavy. So that means snow is covering the road, and then snow is also going to limit your visibility as it falls. So such a tough combination for drivers. That's why we're saying if you don't have to be out, you certainly don't want to be. Now, at some point tomorrow afternoon, we do see it taper for a little bit, but it is still going to be very cold, and then those strong winds are going to be a factor. That's going to do nothing as far as improving our road conditions, and then round two is going to move in tomorrow, ending sometime right around midnight. So for drivers, low impact just as this snow is starting out, but then by midnight becoming tough and then really continuing overnight into tomorrow. So please take it slow out there. Winter storm warning for the entire state. No one is excluded with this system. So here's the current setup right there on the radar. You can see what a large swath of snow this is. And look at all that dark blue. When we see those kinds of colors on the radar, that's indicating heavy bands of snow, the kind that are going to be very difficult if you're trying to drive through them. So it should start off on the lighter side, but then it'll pick up. And notice far western Maryland already seen a few flurries. Notice this model brings the snow into the Baltimore area 10, 11 o'clock, and then it just continues to spread across the state. It's heavy by the time some of you are going to be heading to work tomorrow morning. And notice how widespread it is. We are all seeing the snow at that point. Then it continues through mid, even into the late morning before we start to see it taper a little bit as we move into those afternoon hours tomorrow. Look at that. It lightens up. We get some pockets of drier air before it fills back in. So when we talk about the totals, that light blue that includes northern Baltimore County, 4 to 7 inches, but isolated spots could see higher. And then we bump that 5 to 9 for the rest of Maryland, and we're talking about 10 plus there. Here's the current condition. So we're at 31 right now in Baltimore, but it is feeling about 5 degrees colder no matter where you are across the state. So it's feeling only like 23 in Westminster, 27 in College Park, 30 in Easton. You heard from Tara out there how cold it is. Yes, it certainly is. So we have this alert day, of course, for tomorrow with the winter storm on the way. Tuesday and Wednesday staying cold. Tuesday, the winds are going to be a significant factor. And then we're bracing for another alert day on Thursday due to the extreme cold. So this cold is here to stay, although we should see that snow wrapping up sometime late tomorrow night. But certainly a week when you want to stick with our first alert weather team, and we'll be keeping you posted every step of the way. Kelsey.
All right, Meg, thank you.